Hi, welcome to the Classroom Experiences, the digital paperless classroom, where all the necessary activities are taking place digitally without the use of any paper. A workspace for teacher and students to interact to progress their learnings, thereby empowering them to contribute in creating the world of tomorrow. For next about 10 minutes, I will take a persona of a middle school teacher and show you around my digital classroom. On the left, there is a concise area where various command buttons to operate the digital classroom are located. I have added my students and peers whom I'm going to collaborate with. I can also add bots, which are basically computer programs that talk like humans and serve its users with knowledge on predetermined topics. We will be shortly adding Polly the bot and using him to create a class survey poll. This is the one-to-one collaboration area where I can have private conversation, audio and video call with my peers and students. Here I'm having a private conversation with Anita to help and support her in improving her essay writing skills. I can share specific files with her which are not meant to be shared by others in the class as individual or groups. In the class organization tab, Anita shows up in my history class as a part of it, and by hovering on her, I can see the tab with details of presence management, which shows Anita is online. And if needed, I can start communicating with her through IM, write a mail, a video, or an audio chat. I can also see her contribution in class activity like class conversations. We know every child and student is special and may need special type of personalized support to further their learning. This approach of digital classroom allows for that personalized learning attention to be given within the prevalent and existing system of bell schedule and defined classes with multiple students in them. Let us now enter the classroom itself. On the left are the classes I'm teaching and the groups I'm involved with. I'm teaching history. There are multiple channels which are like topics. Each topic has various interaction that can take place and they are lined up here at the top as tabs. Conversation, files, class notebook, Kahoot, assignments, etc. We will explore them shortly. I'm teaching other classes on more Asian focused subjects in addition to the world history. I'm also part of the 7th grade History Teacher PLC, the professional learning community devoted to working towards to learn and develop better ways of teaching and capturing interest of our students in history. I also run remedial classes to help the weaker students in developing their interest towards history. I'm also part of the larger teaching community in the school to stay up to date with what's going on in the school. Let us now go back to the second period world history class and the general forum under the conversation tab. If you see here, there is a robust discussion going around the post that I have made from the students, and I've created a poll for gauging the interest of my student using Polly the bot, which was mentioned earlier. It is created very simply by just calling out Polly as a person, as an identity, followed by the question I want to ask, and the choices all in double quote respectively. Polly creates the poll, posts it, and the students answer it. Polly also creates analytics around it. So as I go to the Polly tab, I can see the results of the voting that has taken place so far. So the opinion of students is split between the various choices. Polly has shown that there are 7 students who have voted, and majority of them, 4, which is 57%, are interested in art and music portion of that particular topic. Only one poll has been created so far, and I'm the author of that poll. As an educator, I'm looking for ways to make the learning journey of my students effective and fun. Gamification can be an effective way to accelerate the learning of pupil. Here is an example using Kahoot. This gamified student response system, a formative assessment tool, can be used to improve the experience and retention of learning points. Let's play a quick game of Kahoot using the agrarian civilization game. So let me bring up the student screen on the left. I'm going to show for the demonstration purpose one student. And we start with the game, play. The game will start. It will give us a pin so that the students are able to join. Here you go. Let's enter the number 2602504. Enter. And let me put my name as simply student 1. Okay. So you see student 1 appears on the screen on the right, which is a teacher screen. There will be more students there, typically in a class when they're playing this game, and the teacher will start. So the questions will be given to students, getting them to provoke, to think about the topic which is being discussed. So in this case, basically it's asking where such civilizations actually originate or get developed. So student had to think through, maybe even research to come back and give the right answer. So here you go. So student 1 has been able to give the answer. As a teacher, I move to the next one. And next one again asks in context of the topic, the question to student. Student goes ahead, puts his response, and is rewarded by the points, and points are mounting up. Let's move on to the third question very quickly. Again, I've seen actually teachers using this game to introduce new topics as well, which encourages the students to go and do research. So here, all of the above. And now over to the final questions, which is basically about the civilization again, to cement the thought, the concept of the whole topic. And the student does it, and there you go. The Kahoot game gives the final tally. Again, you just see only one student here at the moment, but typically the whole class will be there and ordered in the sequence of their scores. At the end of the journey of the lesson, I have to make a summary evaluation of each of my individual students. MS Forms, seen here in one of the classroom tabs, can be used to make that summative assessment. Here is a quiz on forms of government I gave them. 16 students responded. This average score was 2 out of 5, rather low, and the quiz is still active. Also, here is a quick view of their responses. I can drill down and review the answers, grade the non-auto graded questions, and provide feedback individually, or see the summary of auto graded questions. Then I can post their scores and the feedback so the students are able to see them to solidify their understanding and improve their concepts. For project-based learning in the classroom, the Plan Tasks tab is a quick planner capability available to my students that allows creation of task buckets, which allows the assigning of resources and the tracking of the task completion. The task may be marked for different type of skills that are required using the colors label. So for example, here summarizing, analyzing, and managing, which is a great way to inculcate the process and the project oriented thinking and execution in students that will be invaluable when they take up their roles with their employers. Assignments is key part of classroom activities. With the classroom experiences, that becomes digital and paperless as well. Going into the assignment tab, we see the card view telling us that one assignment is due tomorrow and another one due one day after that. So far, the tomorrow due assignment only one student has submitted. Let's explore the details. I've posted the instructions with the supporting material and the template so all students have a similar structure. This is a graded assignment which has a due date and no late submission is allowed. I can look at and review uh, the note, and I can see here once the view comes up that one of the student, Valentine, has submitted it on 22nd of June. I can see her assignment in online Word app, provide comments and feedbacks for her learning. Once all the assignments are submitted, the due date is passed, I can post the assignments so that the student receive their grades and their feedback to improve their learning. Let's explore the Ancient Civilizations Unit class forum. I have made some rich content posts and references, and there's a rich conversation going around it. That's great. We have a guest lecture online in which the entire class can participate by joining from anywhere on their devices. The Meet Me Now capability is useful in pulling together geographically spread faculty and students quickly and spontaneously. Such online lesson opportunity can be scheduled by using the meeting commands as well. File tabs within the class forum holds content that are relevant to the learning in the class in context of that forum. In this case here, I have quite a few study material to support the learning of my students. Through MS Teams, my students can leverage the advanced capabilities of MS Education Solutions. Let's explore this using this particular Hindi sample text document, which is written in Devanagari script using the online Word app. The first para written in Hindi Devanagari is translated using the translator app. On the top is the original script and at the bottom is the English translation. The other capability is immersive reader. Immersive reading takes place when two senses are involved. So in this case, you can see the highlighting for the visual sense and audio reading in that native language for the auditory senses. This was originally designed for children with special needs like dyslexia. However, it has proven to be a piece of universal technology that can be leveraged by all users for learning other languages, proofreading documents, and understanding difficult documents. Let's take a look at the immersive reading for the English text. Learning Tools, which provides this capability, has at the moment support of about 50 languages, which are growing by the day. In conclusion, classroom experiences creates the learning experience that is digital and paperless and pushes the physical and temporal boundaries of a traditional teacher in front of the classroom setup to a new paradigm. I would like to invite you to trial this capability built upon Office 365 education program that Microsoft has provided to schools and institutions very widely.